Nikola Tesla is one of the most famous inventors of all time, but his accomplishments are often overshadowed by his contemporary, Thomas Edison. This isn't because Edison was better, but because he died early in 1943 before he could finish his magnum opus, the death ray. It's not that he didn't make important contributions to science, he just didn't get the credit until recently. Here are some of his best inventions. Number 10. Alternating current system. Before Tesla, most electrical systems were direct current or DC. This meant that the power plant had to be close to the consumer. You can still see this today with small battery-powered devices that need to be close to their power source. But Tesla realized that you could send alternating current through a transformer to increase its voltage. This made it possible to send electricity over long distances, which enabled entire cities to be lit up. And although he lost out to Edison in the famous current war, AC ultimately won, and Tesla's system is still being used today. No, 9. Induction motor. Although the first crude induction motor was invented 10 years before Tesla, he developed the first practical and efficient version that could power machines, factories, and eventually modern appliances. It works by inducing an electrical current in a rotating magnetic field, which makes it incredibly versatile and has led to its use in everything from electric motors and generators to transformers and wireless energy transfer. No. 8. Tesla coil. The Tesla coil is a high-voltage transformer that creates high-voltage, high-frequency alternating current electricity. Although it was originally designed to be used in wireless lighting systems, it has remained the basic design for radio technology and is still used in some radio frequency identification systems and in wireless communication experiments. No. 7. Radio. While he didn't invent the first radio, Tesla made significant contributions to the field, and his work laid the foundation for modern radio technology. His invention of the resonant transformer circuit allowed for the amplification of weak signals, which was crucial for the development of radio as a practical means of communication. Unfortunately, his lack of business acumen meant that others would capitalize on his inventions. But more on that later. No. 6. Hydroelectric power at Niagara Falls. After losing the famous current war with Edison, Tesla was determined to prove the superiority of his AC system. So he set about building the first large-scale AC power plant at Niagara Falls, although the project faced numerous challenges, including financial difficulties and engineering obstacles. Tesla's team successfully demonstrated the feasibility of generating and transmitting hydroelectric power over long distances. This achievement not only proved the practicality of Tesla's AC system, but also paved the way for future hydroelectric projects around the world. No. 5. Neon and fluorescent lighting. Before neon lights, the only practical lighting option was incandescent bulbs. These were expensive and inefficient, so anything that could improve lighting was highly desirable. Enter neon lighting, which was invented by accident when Tesla noticed that a gas inside a glass tube was glowing an intense red color when electricity was applied. Although he didn't fully develop the technology, he did lay the groundwork for its future development and the creation of fluorescent lamps. Both of these lighting methods are much more energy efficient than incandescent bulbs. Fluorescent bulbs can last up to 20 times longer. No. For remote control. In 1898, Tesla shocked the scientific community by remotely controlling a boat with radio waves. Although the boat was tethered to a wire, it was still the first demonstration of wireless control. And he followed this up 2 years later by controlling a model boat from a distance of 5 miles, though this wasn't the first radio-controlled vehicle. It was the first to be controlled from such a great distance, and was a precursor to the modern-day radio-controlled cars and drones. No. 3. X-ray imaging. In 1894, Tesla discovered that high-voltage electricity could penetrate solid objects. This was similar to the X-rays that were discovered by Wilhelm Conrad Röntgen 2 years earlier. And Tesla's experiments contributed to the early development of X-ray technology. However, his focus on the practical applications of his discovery, rather than the underlying science, meant that he didn't get the recognition he deserved for his contributions. No. 2. Wireless power transmission. One of Tesla's most visionary ideas was his concept of wireless power transmission, which he believed could provide free energy to everyone. Although he never successfully demonstrated this concept due to a lack of funding and resources, His ideas have inspired modern-day wireless charging and power transfer systems. But that's not all. Stay tuned to find out what No. 1 is. No. 1 Rotating Magnetic Field Principle. The rotating magnetic field is a fundamental principle that underpins many electrical machines, including induction motors and generators. Tesla's insights into this principle led to the development of some of the most important technologies of the 20th century. Without his work, we wouldn't have the efficient motors that power everything from electric vehicles to robotic vacuums. And that's why the rotating magnetic field is considered one of the most important inventions of all time. Click here to watch one of these next videos and let us know in the comments who is actually a better inventor, Tesla or Edison.